I look a mess. Child. Caught a pimp slipping. Hey y'all, what's tea? Welcome back to my channel. I am Tiasia, and this is Everything Tiasia. Y'all, we gotta catch up. The tea was that I was hospitalized for 2 days. 2 days. It's so crazy. Like when I say my life just be, I feel like it be random because it's just like, what are the chances this happening to me? Basically what happened was, it's just like, so y'all, I ended up having a cold. And instead of taking, you know, the traditional medicine, I don't be trying to be too dependent on it, whatever like that. So I tried to do it, you know, the natural way. And the cough just was not going away. Like when I would be sleeping and stuff like that, I thought it was just like a regular cold, which it ended up being a regular cold, but still. But I thought it was just like a regular cold. And usually like I don't get sick. This is the crazy thing. Like I really do not get sick. I probably get sick probably like twice a year, and it's usually when the seasons are changing. So like I'm just like, okay, it's just one of them colds, whatever like that, and I'll get over it soon. But it took me longer to get over my cough, I guess because I wasn't taking like the traditional medicine that I would get. Anyway, like the cough would be so terrible at night. It would be so bad. Like I would literally wake up out of my sleep coughing, and I was coughing so hard, my abdomen like started to hurt. Like it would hurt when I would cough. And like, it would be usually just like when we lay down, like when I get up in the morning, like it'll be kind of like sore, but then I'll be good. I don't know, like I'll be walking around and stuff like that. It'll go away, I'll be fine. But this one day, y'all, I end up waking up, right? Woke up, and I was just holding my side. I'm like, this hurts. And mind you, like my mama and my granny had told me, just like, try to go to urgent care. But when I was looking up stuff, this is what it is. Because I be thinking I Mayo Clinic or something. But yeah, do not go to Google. Do not go to Google. Because I'm thinking that, okay, maybe I just sprained a muscle or whatever like that on my side for coughing too much, and that's why it hurts. Baby, no, I had to go because I woke up, I was hurting so bad, y'all, so bad. I could barely walk. And I was like, okay, yeah, this is gonna be the day or whatever like that, because I literally felt like I was going to pass out. The first place that I went to was urgent care. Went to urgent care, they couldn't see me because they didn't have a CAT scan to scan my lower abdomen, where the pain was coming from. After that, I ended up going to the emergency room. Went to an emergency room, whatever like that. They, first of all, wanted me to pay, mind you, this is, y'all need to have insurance. Please make sure that you have insurance. I didn't have insurance with health insurance. I have dental and what else was the other one? Vision. I had that, but I didn't want to pay. I'll say that. I didn't want to pay for the health insurance. I'm just like, ain't no point in me getting that because I don't get sick. I rarely get sick. But still have it. Because the emergency room that I went to or whatever like that, they was not going to help me until I paid the $3,000 like beforehand. And I was like, what the heck? Like, that's crazy. But anyway, it was a black lady there. She ended up giving me a list of places that I could go to that doesn't require me to make a payment before, you know, getting the work done and all this other stuff. And so anyway, I ended up going to, what's it, Herman Memorial, whatever it's called in Houston. They have a couple hospitals around, so I ended up going directly to the hospital. Went to the hospital, got checked out, signed in and stuff like that. Like the stuff was like, it happened like pretty fast until like I was waiting for my results to come back. But anyway, checked in, they ended up seeing me and stuff like that. They did me a CAT scan. They did me an ultrasound and stuff, like a vaginal ultrasound. So it was uncomfortable. I felt like I was getting a pap smear again, but I was kind of scared because it's just like, the pain was literally in my lower abdomen. So that being inserted, I was scared like something. They was trying to also make sure that I didn't have like something wrong with my uterus or whatever. But I ended up, what was it, after that, after getting all those test results and stuff like that, they gave me some medicine, and I was like in a little waiting area or whatever, like it was like sectioned off, so I was in there by myself, and I just honestly ended up going to sleep after they gave me the medicine and stuff. It helped with the pain. And then they had decided to discharge me, and the doctor, he ended up giving me like what was it, he gave me my discharge. No, he was about to go get the discharge papers, and then right before, he was just like, let me touch to see like how the tenderness is. He touched it, and as soon as he touched it, I felt the pain. I was like, oh my gosh, like it hurt so bad. And then he ended up like going to get the discharge papers. After that same feeling that I had in the morning when I felt like I was going to pass out, baby, it was even worse. And I felt like I was like about to like literally just, I don't know. So I'm like yelling, not even yet, because I can't yell. Like it just wouldn't come out. I'm just like trying to get somebody. I'm like, excuse me. Like I couldn't raise my voice. And it was somebody who was like over there. They wasn't a worker, but they was like in an area, also like in a waiting area. There was a patient. I think it was like a patient and somebody who had came with the patient. I'm like yelling, and she like looked over, whatever like that, and then went back into her room. I'm like, so you're not gonna help me? So at this point, mind you, like I was before the doctor came back or whatever like that, I was sleeping. I took a nap, so I had on sandals, but I took my sandals off and put up my foot. But I couldn't, since my lower abdomen was hurting, I couldn't like really bend down to put on my shoes. Like I felt like I was about to pass out. So I started walking, and I understand that it's a hospital. Like, oh my God. But I did not know what was going on, but I was just like, I am about to pass out. Something is wrong. So I'm trying to walk, whatever like that. And a nurse ended up seeing me. She was like, wait, where are your shoes? I'm like, ma'am, I'm in pain. The floor is just, ma'am, I'm in pain. I understand it. I could not put on my shoes. I am hurting, and I feel like I'm about to pass out. Something is wrong. She was just like, okay, sit in the chair, whatever like that. Sit in this chair. And then she was like, I'm going to get your doctor. Got the doctor. He came back. He was just like, okay, Tiaja, this is what we're going to do. I know you wanted to go home, but we're going to keep you overnight because we need to make sure that everything is okay. They ended up taking my blood pressure. It was too high. I think that was the reason why I felt like I was about to pass out or something like that. And then he was just like, we're going to do another CAT scan. They did another CAT scan, and I ended up finding out that I have a I'm not claiming it. I'll be trying to work on what I say and stuff like that. Life and death, power of the tongue. I'm not claiming it. I was diagnosed with diverticulitis, and basically what it is like the inflammation of the large intestine. I had to stay at the hospital, whatever like that. So they gave me, stuff to put on, whatever, and then gave me a room, and they ended up telling me that basically I had a leak. I had a small leak within my intestine, and they wanted to keep me overnight to make sure that the leak didn't become bigger, and then like my bowel movements or feces did not end up getting into my stomach because I had a leak in my intestine. I think the intestine is the part that like breaks down the food to digest it so you can go boo-boo, basically. And so anyway, they was just like, we just got to make sure we keep you overnight to see if, it doesn't get bigger or whatever like that. And if you, just to make sure you don't need surgery. And I was so scared because I've never had surgery before. I never broke a bone or whatever like that. And mind you, like I am from St. Louis. I'm not from Houston. So like my parents are not here. So I'm calling my mom and stuff like that, talking to her about it, talking to my daddy about it. And my mom was about to get on a plane or whatever like that. But anyway, and it's so crazy because it's like for the longest, I've been having digestive issues. And also, like, for the longest, I thought, like, my kidneys was on the side. This is why you need to know where your organs and stuff is at. Because I've been having problems with my my intestines for a minute. Didn't even know it. And then the crazy thing about this is when it comes to diverticulitis, people are usually not diagnosed with this unless they're 60. I am 30 years old. And they said, like, they not sure what the cause of it is, but they told me that I do need to get a colonoscopy done. Whew. But I think they put you to sleep. That's what I was told, that they put you to sleep, whatever like that. Basically, put a tube up your booty, up your booty, and then go to the intestine to see like where was the cause of it. And I honestly feel like they say there's like they're not sure what the cause of it is, but it could be hereditary. It could be me having a low fiber diet, and I feel like that's what was going on too. But I'm like, both my parents have digestive issues as well, so it could be both, you know. But yeah, like I was just so in pain. Like it hurt to touch. Like it was just like I was in tears when they touched it. Like anytime they had to go like and touch my abdomen, it like you could even push it. Like if you just did like this, it would hurt. Like it was excruciating pain. Like I would not even put that on my worst enemy. It hurt bad. But yeah, so anyway, like I ended up staying there the first night. They told me, mind you, I had ended up getting to the hospital because I ended up getting ready to go to the hospital in the morning, probably like around 9 something. So I didn't eat anything or whatever like that. And I ended up eating like a little bit of a granola bar when I was there because I found it in my purse, but I didn't finish it because it didn't feel right. But I have been having digestive issues for a minute. Like the first time when I was in college, I had a digestive issue is when I ended up finding out I had gastritis. And that is the inflammation of the lining of your stomach. It literally felt like it was on fire. Don't know where that came from either, but they said that can come from excessive drinking, smoking, or stress. And like I was in college during that time, but I would not even be drinking for real. Like I did drink, but it was more so on the weekend. So I'm just like, okay, like I don't think it's that. And then it could have been from stress because there was a lot going on during that time too. So you just never know when it comes to stuff. And during that time, my granny had told me, she was like, make an appointment with the gastrologist. And this was probably back in, I think this was 2014. 2014. It is now 2025. I probably could have nipped this in the bud. Like, it's just so crazy. It's just like, when it comes to your health, please do not play around. If you think it's something wrong and the stuff coming out of nowhere and all this other stuff, get that stuff checked out because it can be worse in the long run. But anyway, I'm sorry, I be talking in circles. Y'all know ADHD. Okay. But, self-diagnosed. But, anyway, y'all, so I ended up staying the night and, they ended up telling me, because I was like, okay, can I eat? Whatever like that. It was just like, no, you can't eat because we need to make sure that you're not eating because you might have to have surgery. And I'm just like, oh, Lord, no. Like, I was so scared. Like, it's never got to that point with me. I'm so scared. Like, child, I wouldn't even get a BBL. Like, because I'm just like, when it comes to surgery, I do not want to get surgery unless it's life or death. So, of course, with that, I had to get surgery to know how I have to get it, okay? To each his own. To each up to my BBL baddies, okay? To each his own. To each his own. Like, do what you do. Wash my shoes, okay? But anyway, I don't know why I said that. It ended up happening, and then they told me that I couldn't eat. I was so mad, y'all, because I was so hungry. And then my nurse ended up coming in. She was just like, okay, you can eat something or whatever like that. But mind you, at this time, it was 11 p.m. at night. She was like, you have until 12. After 12, you cannot eat anything. You can't eat, drink, nothing. I'm like, no water, nothing. Nothing, okay? So they ended up giving me like a sandwich. And then, like, I think some apple juice and some apple sauce, something like that. I ended up eating it, but I couldn't eat all of it because I couldn't really eat for real in the first place. Like, I was hungry, but, like, when I started eating, I was just like, it feels weird. It feels weird. But anyway, to sum it all up, whatever like that, I ended up the next day, I was able to eat. And they told me, like, it wasn't leaking as bad anymore, so I don't. They was gonna keep me another day to make sure that it didn't, get bigger. But they was just like, so far, it's still fine and stuff. Like it's better. It hasn't been any problems or whatever. And they had me on a liquid diet, so I was drinking chicken broth, apple juice, Sprite. That's basically what I was on for that first day. And then the next day, I was able to eat solids and stuff, but. Like after you have a diverticulitis flare up, like I basically have to change my what is it called? My regimen, I guess. My diet. I had to change my diet because it was just terrible. But like after a flare up or whatever like that, so it's gonna be hard for your food to kind of like digest properly. So you have to do a low fiber diet, which is crazy because you would expect a higher fiber diet, but it was just like, no, it has to be slower to digest since it's still healing. So, but after it heals, you do a high fiber diet. So I really try to make sure that I have like veggies included, and veggies are what is it called? Are fruits included in each meal that I have, so I don't continue having flare-ups. But like I have been having flare-ups, but it hasn't been like the same pain that it was. But I feel like when it comes to my body, it's easier. Like I feel like it's better when I eat softer foods, and also like kind of like a pescatarian diet. Like if I'm eating fish and stuff like that, like I don't have any problems and stuff, or chicken, like the chicken with it is fine. But what I noticed is like I can't eat steak I used to. Like I don't eat a lot of beef. I don't eat a lot of beef. Like I don't, when it comes to ground beef, I like I'm cool with eating it, but I don't eat it. Like it's just hard. I started looking up all this other stuff, but like I usually replace ground beef with ground turkey and stuff like that. And when it comes to pork and stuff, I don't eat pork for real. I am making some pork ribs right now, but I really like I'm fine. My body feels fine for me to do it. Like it's like you can eat in moderation when it comes to that type of stuff. But I eat turkey bacon and stuff like that. But also, most of these things are processed, so processed foods are harder to digest. That's when I'm looking at all this stuff, and I'm just like, it's easier for me to, like, if I stick to a pescatarian diet, I'll be fine. Pescatarian with a little chicken on the side, like, I'll be good. But yes, everything has changed, but it was very scary, like getting used to it and stuff, because like it be random. Like I know when something is wrong because I can feel the pain in my abdomen, but it's not the same pain. Like it kind of feels like a little, like, I don't know, heat. It's like it's kind of heated or something. Like I don't know. It's like a kind of like a little burning feeling, or what else is it? Or sometimes it's like I can feel, which was scary for me. Like the first time I felt this, like I literally like kind of cried a little bit but I was in front of people, so I have to get myself together. But I didn't know, but I was just like, it's like I felt my food being broken down. Like it was just so scary. So I try not to do too much, but what has helped a lot is lemon water, y'all. Mind you, you know how lemon water was just a trend. Like, you know, you go out to eat, and then detox water, that's what we call it. Go out to eat, you get a little lemon. You ask for a lemon with your water and stuff like that. And I started, like I've always been doing that, but now I do it more. So it's like ever since I've been like incorporating that into like my diet and just like me drinking and stuff like that. Cause I think it helps with like hydration and stuff like that. And it helps your digestive system. Ever since I've been doing that, I've been feeling better. Like I've been doing everything. Like I've already been drinking kombucha. Probiotics is good for the gut. And I started drinking aloe vera. It tastes like morning breath. It do. And I'm not necessarily sure if it helped, but I've been doing everything, taking my probiotics and stuff like that. And that's help like the probiotics pills, because that has helped with my hormonal acne and stuff like that too. So it's just like the change of a diet has been better. But yeah, every once in a while, like I do want to have steak or something like that, but like I can't eat it as frequently as I used to. Like when I would go to the taco truck, baby, I would always get some steak tacos. I can't do that all the time. But they don't be making they don't be seasoning the chicken. One like that, I don't know. But yes, y'all, this is what has been happening. And as of lately, I haven't had a flare up probably within 2 weeks. Yeah, or maybe a little bit longer than that, because when I think about it, I really haven't. And then also, it's no November, so I'm not buying any fast food. I've just been cooking everything at home. And you know what? That's probably making a difference too. So yes. So if y'all have any tips or anything to do with diverticulitis, please let me know, y'all. But yeah, I'm feeling better. I'm in the gym, being active and whatnot, and trying to keep the body tea, because exercising also helps. But I was working out before then, but sometimes I can't go too hard. If I have a flare up, I can't work out how I want to, because it makes it worse. Like, the pain was, baby, I did a boot camp. What was it, one day? I almost passed out. Yeah, like, it was just too much. Like, I started feeling the pain. I said, oh yeah, I gotta sit down. But yes, but so far, I am feeling way better. Just have to stick to the diet. I have to find it's so hard right now. Like, I had to, so since I ended up getting insurance, I was not able to private insurance because it is cheaper. $42, baby. I said clock that, yes. But $42 a doctor get, like, I haven't insurance and a primary care physician. That's what I need, because I'm trying to have to meet with them first so I can get a specialist for a GI specialist. Where my insurance covers. They have to refer you. Like, they will not accept you unless you get a referral from your primary care doctor. I was just like, this is just so much. And like, the place that I'm trying to make a appointment at, they don't have any, like, I'm trying to make a regular appointment, a women's exam and stuff like this. I'm like, I haven't had one in a minute. So I'm just like, I'm trying to make a women's exam so I can get all that stuff done, just to make sure, you know, everything is good and well. But trying to get that done so I can get a referral to a specialist so I can be able to be seen and get a colonoscopy. So yes, like, this happened in June. It is currently November the 11th, I think. So like, I haven't had I was supposed to get my colonoscopy, I think 6 weeks after the fact. But so far I've been feeling better and stuff like that. But I'm still gonna get it done. It's just hard getting a dang appointment. Like, yeah, so yes, this is what's been happening. Sorry I talked y'all ear off, but yeah, I just wanted to catch y'all up what I had going on. So if you know anything about diverticulitis, anything that I should be doing differently, please let me know, because I ain't got time. I don't want to be dealing with this for the rest of my life. And I'm like, I'm young and turned now. I'm young. I'm 30 years old, baby, and I should not be having these problems this early on. So yes, but thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe.